you know what that sound is? That's the sound of cracking a cold one on Weekend's Last Beer. Season when, episode 11. I got me and my co-host Dylan. I think Frank may join us later in the night. But we got a lot of cover too. We're going to talk about how the LIV Golf is in turmoil right now. We're going to talk about one club challenge. If you could choose one club for 18 holes, what would it be? We're going to talk about break 80. What's harder, breaking 80 or making a 33-foot putt for $1,000? And then we're going to get into where Dylan's at right now. And then we're going to close with the Ryder Cup picks, because Ryder Cup's literally in a month, I think, from now. So what's going on tonight, boys? How you doing tonight, Dylan?
Hanging in there. I'm just glad we fixed the problems. I mean, as you guys can see, we got a new mic. So I don't know what happened last week. We had some issues with everything, it felt like. So hopefully we're back on the good track here.
Yeah, I mean, that was comical, but at the same time, I could understand your frustration last week.
I think what was more comical was the fact that you guys just laughing, and then you could see me cursing.
Exactly.
Like, he's definitely cursing right now. Oh, he's cursing.
Yeah.
Oh, he just did that. Oh.
No, like, long story short, everyone who's viewing this, Dylan had some issues last week with his laptop. He could not hear a word he was saying, and he was just like frustrating, like pissed off on the other end. We could see it. So it was comical, but let's get into it. LIV, as you know, LIV Golf and PGA Tour. That's kind of the two big leagues of professional golf. The LIV Tour right now is in a little bit of turmoil. I'll read you some stats real quick, just to know that I'm not lying about this. So the LIV Golf Tour has had financial losses. They have reportedly experienced significant financial losses, with one report indicating $394 million loss in 2023. Sponsorship, they're not getting enough sponsorships to go live. The viewership is way down. I mean, when this first was a big deal, like 4 years ago, I mean, the viewership was like kind of up to the top tier. Now that since then it has really gone downhill. So it's just crazy how things change in a little of like 3 years. And PGA Tour is still the major golf, still taking top tier of viewership, because I mean, especially this year, there's been so many like extra holes and playoff rounds and things like that. So I think more and more people are getting to enjoy the love of golf, and they're actually watching it more. I mean, what was two weeks ago? I forget. It wasn't really a big tournament 2 weeks ago, but the viewership was like at like 4.5 million viewers, and it was a little tournament. So it just shows you how the PGA Tour is above and beyond the LIV Tour golf. What are your opinion on this?
No, I'd have to agree. I mean, I feel like LIV had its like short run of popularity there for a hot second. I feel like it kind of fizzled out really quickly, because people are like, oh, this is new. This is great. Oh, wow. Oh, some of the best golfers are going over here. Oh my God, this is crazy. And then once that excitement kind of dies out, because it's like you're still seeing these golfers on, the majors, some of the majors, and like, the major PGA majors. So it's kind of like, oh, well, I'm watching them in the majors still. I really don't care. Like, it's kind of like, like the weekenders of golf who are like, oh, I don't care about watching the John Deere. I don't care about watching, the Shriner, something like that, or I can't even think of it, a tournament like the Barracuda or something like that. So,
yeah, I mean, it just blows my mind that it's changed drastically. I mean, you give these golfers to sign on LIV for like $300 million, things of that nature. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah, so I mean, it just goes to show like how long the PGA Tour has been around, and how it's been established for so long. And the LIV Tour was a great idea, I guess, when you're giving golfers $300 million for signing deals. Like it just goes to show that, I mean, no one really cares about the LIV Tour. It's on weird days too, as well. But yeah, I mean, that's kind of my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I definitely agree with you, man.
But yeah, so I just thought that was crazy because obviously Happy Gilmore, we had Maxi Tour, you know, watching that, you see the difference and, you know, how that was portrayed in Happy Gilmore too. But yeah, the LIV Tour is just something that, you know, these golfers, you know, you're playing what, 52 weeks, or it's shorter season, shorter holes. Like it's just something that, uh, it just goes to show just how different it is.
Well, Jack, why don't you tell everyone what we're going to be doing here in a couple weeks? We got some exciting stuff coming up.
Yeah, I can do that. So Dylan and I, with our fraternity, we are going to go to Bethany Beach, and we have our annual golf outing. And we started this 3 years ago, and it just has blown up. We started with 10 golfers, and now we're up to 20. So we just go. The past 2 years, we've been doing it at the Poconos Mountains. This year, we're actually doing at Bethany Beach, and it's something that we started kind of talking about my senior year. So it's something that more and more of my fraternity brothers are playing golf, and it's just something to go and play with them, just kind of relax. We got a big ass house where that sleeps like 25, and we play golf 4 days a week. So we go in 2 weeks. So the 27th to the September 1st, we'll be in Bethany Beach playing golf, and just doing, like, you know, your typical beach games and things of that nature. So we're trying to grow this steadily. More and more people that have just graduated from York College, shout out to York College, Pennsylvania, they're coming along. This is the first year that we actually got not golf shirts. We got T-shirts, and these shirts kind of say like established in 2025, KDR Classic. So it's something that we always look forward to. It's something that, you know, when we planned it back in like May, it feels like forever. And then it's now August, and it's just insane. And I can't wait for it. It's going to be, it's gonna be bonkers. It's gonna be so much fun. And we're going to really have a good time. Yeah, I mean, today for the FedEx Classic, or the FedEx Championship, we had Justin Rose and JJ Spawn battle it out in the playoff round. There was 3 playoff holes. JJ Spawn could have tied it, but fortunately he missed it was like an 8-foot putt, and Justin Rose won. So this is like something that we all thought that Scotty Scheffler will win, because I think it starts with based on points. Is that what the FedEx Open is?
They're not doing it this year, from what I understand.
What was today then?
It's St. Jude.
Okay. Gotcha.
I honestly don't really know what the hell's going on anymore. They changed so much shit around. I could have swore this is supposed to be the FedEx Championship, but they used to start it as where in the standings is you started at a certain below par. But I think I saw like an article a little bit ago, pretty much, well, not like a little bit ago, but like a month or two ago, saying like, oh, they're not doing that for like competitiveness sake. But I don't know.
Well, why? Like, what's the point?
I don't know, dude. I mean, like, it's like that's like when we get shit where Justin Rose wins it. And no offense to all European golfers, except for Rory, I hate you. You're all dead to me until after the Ryder Cup. Because USA, baby, back-to-back World War champions. So every European golfer, you are dead to me, and I hate every single one of your guts until after the Ryder Cup.
Yeah, I mean, this is I can't wait for it. Like, it's gonna be a lot of fun to see the Ryder Cup on U.S. soil because
It's gonna be crazy.
It's especially in New York City, which is like, people view the Ryder Cup or New York City as like America, just because they came through Ellis Island over there. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be exciting. I watched it. It was in the LIV, or it was in Full Swing. They showed it when it was 2 years ago, right? Yeah, and it just like gave me some sort of like gave me goosebumps just kind of seeing these players meet like Team USA and talk about it, and then just seeing them celebrate and wear the US colors is just something special. So it's going to be, I think the Ryder Cup is one of my favorite tournaments in golf, because it just you match your best 12 up against each other, and you play single rounds, kind of like the Olympics. So it's going to be exciting to see if the USA can pull it off this year.
I need to see a Bryson Rory matchup though. They need to be paired, because that competitiveness is going to go off.
Oh yeah, no, it's going to be. I mean, it's going to be like the what is it? When were they matched up together? The Masters this year, right?
I think.
Yeah. I think it was Masters.
Yeah, I just want to see him in the Ryder Cup, because that adds a whole shit ton of intensity.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, it's going to be. I mean, I guess we can, since we're kind of on the topic, let's talk about. I know we wanted to do this towards the end of the show, but we can talk about now. Who do you think Keegan Bradley's going to pick for his team of 12?
The captain's picks?
Yeah, captain picks.
Oh God. I feel like Justin Thomas is really always one you need to have on the team. He may not be doing exactly what you'd like him to be doing this year. I mean, he's had a couple good tournaments though. I think he almost won one. I'm pretty sure. I forget which one it was though.
He won the one that's right after the Masters in South Carolina. What is it called?
RBC.
It's with the red and white jacket.
Oh, the RBC.
Yeah. Is that?
He did win the RBC. Yeah. It's the Lighthouse.
Yeah.
It's RBC. It's like at Heritage, or no, what is it? Harbor Town Links.
Yes, Harbor Town Links. Because my buddy actually went to that, played around there, and he said it's amazing.
Oh yeah, it's public. We should, maybe do that.
I would be so down.
Caitlin, if you're listening, I do take golf trips as a birthday present or a Christmas present. Just throwing that out there, just for reasons.
Yeah, I mean, why not? I wish we could have. I'm gone to the BMW Championship. That's this upcoming week. That would be amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, again, let's talk about the Ryder Cup. Like, who? So you say Justin Thomas you think is gonna be on the team?
I would hope so. I mean, he's just like, he's been on so many Ryder Cup teams. He knows what he's doing. It's kind of like if Tiger was still playing, I would say Tiger would have to be a captain's pick too.
Yeah.
Like if not still playing, obviously he's, as of right now, hasn't announced any retirement or anything like that. But like if he was actually active this year without the injuries, I would even say Tiger, just because Tiger is practically Captain America when it comes to the Ryder Cup.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he is, but also Keegan Bradley's Captain America. I mean,
well, yes, but before there was Keegan Bradley, there was.
Yeah, that's true.
Tiger was never playing captain, but you know what I mean. The dude just, when Ryder Cup came around, it's like a whole different kind of intensity.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, man, it's a toss up looking at who Keegan's gonna pick. Like, it's hard.
Do you think we'll see him playing?
Keegan, yeah, he's gonna play.
You think so?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I have no doubts.
I think we'll see him suit up.
I think so too.
I think it's gonna be my top 6 right now. I mean, I'm not sure where they rank, but I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead if you want to keep talking.
I think I don't know, man. It's hard to say. I'm looking it up too. Just looking at because I honestly haven't checked up on it in a minute.
Yeah.
What the rankings were and everything like that. Okay, so it looks like here's the 6 that are automatically going to be in because of their standings: Scotty, Xander, JJ Spawn, Russell Henley, Bryson, and Harry English, or Harris English. I'm sorry. So then that leaves. Oh wow, I didn't realize some of these players were that far up there. Oh, you know what might be a dark horse pick?
Who?
Chris Gotterup.
I was literally going to say that. I think Chris Gotterup may be a dark horse pick because I mean he's just playing he's playing like better and better every tournament he's in.
Yeah.
I mean since he's won the Scottish Open, he's been T10, T15 since he's been like he was like a kid. He's our age. He's a 26-year-old dude from New Jersey who played for Rutgers University and then went to Oklahoma to play golf. And I mean, I was listening to a podcast and they had him on. And I mean, this dude was not really into golf until like senior year of high school because he was a big lacrosse player. And he was being recruited for lacrosse. And then he had few recruits and he wanted to stay local at Rutgers. So he decided to play there and he fell in love with playing collegiate golf. And then he played so well that, Division I schools like reached out to him, like SEC, like they wanted him to come. I think he transferred to Oklahoma University, I think after his second year at Rutgers. And he chose Rutgers because it's just, he knew the competition wasn't that great. So he had a better chance to play, on the team. So yeah, I think he's going to be a dark horse pick. I think Sam Burns could be a dark horse pick.
I hope not.
Justin Thomas. I mean, we already talked about him. Ben Griffin. I think he's making some leaps and bounds on how his play has been recently. Patrick Cantlay.
I hope not. I can't stand Patrick Cantlay.
So we'll see. I mean, I can't wait. I wonder when they're going to announce who their team's going to be because that's just going to be amazing.
It should be coming up soon. I'm probably going to say probably late this month, early next month. Yeah. It's funny, though. I'm looking at the rankings right now, and guess who's number 7?
Who?
Justin Thomas.
That's crazy.
Justin Rose and JJ Spawn secured, but yeah, I figured they probably would today. Yeah. Justin Thomas is 7. Morikawa, which I was also going to say him, but Morikawa is 8th. Ben Griffin 9. Bradley 10. Maverick McNeely is 11.
That could be a dark horse pick.
Brian Harmon 12. Andrew Novak 13. Slow play Merchant Patrick Cantlay 14. Cam Young 15. Sam Burns 16. Wyndham Clark, Lucas Glover, Daniel Berger, Chris Gotterup, Tom Hodge, Tony Finau, Denny McCarthy. I'm only reading the top 23. I'm not going past that. But, I mean, I feel like to fill out Justin Thomas, automatic. Morikawa, automatic. Keegan, automatic. And I think from there you go Ben Griffin and Gotterup.
Yeah.
Ride the hot hands right now. And I even say possibly McNeely and Cam Young because Cam Young's been playing well too.
Yeah, he's been stepping it up on LIV Tour. What do you think about this? Opinions on Aaron Ra for Europe?
Who?
Aaron Ra.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if he plays. I mean, like I said, all the European golfers dead to me. Honestly, as that is to say, I'm USA. I love this country. I love everyone who represents us. And it's sad to say I really don't give a shit who Europe puts up, but I mean, we're going to talk about it, but fuck them.
Yeah, I mean, I am not. I mean, Justin Rose is going to be on there. You think Rory's going to be on there? You think what's his face is going to be on the team?
Fleetwood, Robbie Mack. Well, right now, Team Europe, their top six is Rory, Robbie Mack, Tommy Fleetwood, Tyrrell Hatton, Shane Lowry, Straka. Rose, I mean, for them, it's going to be Rose, Aberg, Hovland, Fitzy. Yeah, Hovland and Aberg are scary. They are. Because, it also depends on what version of him you get.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, sometimes
he's going to be scary if he gets picked on the team. I mean, he said he was top 6, I think. Tyrrell Hatton, dude. I've been watching him. I love Tyrrell Hatton so much. He's such a good golfer. And he's such he's like kind of like, in a way, he's like that has that mentality of pretty much fuck you guys. I'm gonna do what I'm doing. Just kind of like CJ DJ for the Eagles, who now is on Texans. Like he has that mentality, and you need somebody on the team that has that mentality. And I mean, they're all some dogs on Team Europe because they're just European, and they just like they are tough cookies, I would say. I mean, USA is too, but I think Europe is pretty harsh as well with their golfers. But yeah, I mean, it's gonna be interesting. We got because what is it? September is it the end of September?
I think it's the 25th, weekend of the 25th. I'm pretty sure. If I'm right, I might be wrong. I honestly don't know. I've been so behind on everything anymore.
Yeah, it's the 26th to the 28th.
Okay, so I was 25th here.
Yeah, no, we got some time, but we'll talk more and more about this when it gets closer. I mean, I think it's going to be one of our main topics we talk about pretty much every show or every other show until it's the day, because it's just something that I think us fans need and we love watching because it just really is amazing, and it's kind of like, I mean, in a way, it's kind of like the Super Bowl. It's Super Bowl between Europe and USA. And I mean, it doesn't really affect anything, but it's just kind of bragging rights. And it's one of the best, like, best layout, who they pick, 2 against 2. So I'm excited for that because I've been waiting. I
think we should set up a watch party possibly.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Yeah. I will say one thing we forgot to mention at the beginning of the show is because we're bringing back the recurring segment of Where is Dylan this week. I'm going to be dropping a hint every segment of the show. So here is my hint for this first segment. AJ Brown.
Okay. AJ Brown. It's kind of like, is it like on WIP Hughes hints on you have to figure out what he's thinking about or something like that?
Yep. Yeah. This is Dylan's hints.
Yeah, Dylan's hints. I mean, put that in the comments if you can, or I'll put it in there.
Yeah, put it in there because for some reason when I was, of course, because it wouldn't be a podcast without me having some sort of fucking issue before 5 minutes before we go live. It logged me out of the StreamYard account, so I literally just got back in here the fastest way I could, and that was joining through a link. So yeah, here's where we are. So, but yeah, AJ Brown is the first hint, and you could take that however you want. But I will say something about AJ Brown. There's some that say he's always open.
He's always open, baby.
Yeah, he's like 7-Eleven, always open.
Some of them are. They've been closing at midnight around me.
They're not real then.
1 second, Dylan. I got to do something technical. So keep talking if you.
I do see one comment in here I will gladly talk on. Dylan, why do you hate Rory? Why don't you hate Rory is my question. He's an arrogant piece of shit.
See, I just don't think he is.
I can't stand him.
We just have this disagreement.
Well, That's fine. Well, I mean, we can differ. That's fine, Jack. I mean, we differ in the fact that I'm better at golf too. But no, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, I just hate Rory. He really just goes against a lot of things I think are right. You shouldn't destroy a course because you're playing bad. Break your own clubs. I don't give a shit about that. That's fine. You know how many times I've thrown a wedge but always onto the rough. I've never thrown a wedge and had it tear up a fairway or a green. I've never destroyed a club or a tee box marker. All different shit. Like that just rubs me the wrong way. So, yeah, no, not a big fan of the Roorster.
Then we can move on to this topic. You know how I brought up, was it last week or the week before that, about Bryson DeChambeau, how he's an asshole?
Yeah.
Did you watch the clip?
Yeah.
Of how he, like, the guy spotted his ball and he's like, your ball's here. And he was waiting until him to walk up to the ball, make sure he finds it. And then DeChambeau, in a asinine way and rude way, he's like, oh yeah, you can move now. Like, I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. A lot of golf analysts were like, this dude, is getting back into his old ways. I just
Everyone
think
see, but the thing is, there's a difference in the terms of, like, me and you were great people. We can go out, say we go out to a store, 9 times out, I mean, for me, usually it's 10 times out of 10, I'm always going to treat the cashier with respect, or something like that, or like a waitress. But that one day you're having a bad day and someone's an ass to you, like a cashier's, like, I had it today. I went out to the, what do you call it, a gas station where I was at, and I went to go grab a 6-pack to put in my fridge here. And I said to the cashier, like, how you doing? And like, how's it going? And she just goes, mm-hmm. And I'm like, all right then. And I literally was like, okay. And then she just rung me up and I grabbed my shit and left. So it's like, yeah, there's a consistency thing. Rory does this consistently. How many times per year have we seen him do this shit where he either destroys turf or he's destroying a tee box marker? Bryson, over the last how many years, has had how many instances like that? But he does it once and it's like, oh, well, Bryson's a douche. Like, no, he did it one time, and he was having a bad round too. It's like, everyone has their moments. Like, I bet you one time has cursed. I know you have, because in college you were having a bad day and you cursed me out the one time. I said, what the fuck is your problem, Jack?
I don't recall that.
No, I recall that. You were also mightily inebriated, but I think I called you John. I was like, come here, John.
Yeah, and I was probably pissed about that.
You got all pissy, even though it's your government fucking name. Fuck you.
I mean, so I had a heated debate. I played golf yesterday at Heritage Hills. It wasn't really heated, but I had this debate with my buddy Casey on the 5th tee box, the one that's it's a par 3 on top of a hill and goes straight down. And we're talking about it, and I brought it up, and he was saying that, okay, he was having a bad day, and maybe the way he said it wasn't the way he was supposed to say it or meant to say it. But I said, okay, well, if that's the mindset you want to have, then it should be okay if somebody throws their club into the tee box after a bad shot. Like, even though that's not the same what he did, it's just, don't be an asshole. Like, somebody's trying to help you out to find your ball because you don't know where it is. And by the way, it was a terrible shot. I get it. He had double bogey on whatever or a double bogey and then a bogey the 2 previous holes. But at the same time, it's like, Dennis, I love you, buddy. I appreciate the comment. You got Dylan over here crying, so keep it up. Keep it up.
That was actually funny as.
But by the way, Dennis, I know this is a golf podcast, but did you watch the preseason game with Sidney Brown going down on an injury? And you said that he's going to be the starting position, and maybe he's not, dude. Maybe Sidney Brown's cooked. Maybe Sidney Brown's just made of glass and just gets injured. He's
Whoa.
He
Jack.
he's a Reed Blankenship hater, and he loves Cindy Brown.
Everyone loves Reed Blankenship. How do you not like Reed Blankenship?
Exactly. My point exactly. But moving on up. Okay, this is one that I kind of want to talk about. The one club challenge, okay? Dylan, I brought this up. I found this I listened to it on a show or something like that. If you could choose one club, right, out of your bag that you had to drive, chip, long iron, putt with, what club will that be? You have to use one club for all 18 holes. What would that club be for you?
I'm trying to think like distance and control wise. I'd probably say my pitching wedge.
So
there's the most versatility in my sense. I mean, so I could probably make par on a lot of holes if I just use my pitching wedge, thinking about it. Because I hit my pitching wedge probably 140 to about 140 when I'm really trying to get it. And so if I hit it 140, that's 280, and then it's looking up and down most holes from like maybe 40. So
yeah,
I'm just thinking like, par to bogey ratio in that sense. I could probably keep it in those single instead of, because double bogeys kill your score no matter what. I feel like pitching wedge is my go-to.
For me, and it's crazy because like I've been playing golf for quite some time, just as you. When I was younger, I hit my 7-iron very well. I still hit it pretty well now, but one club that I've like noticed recently, like this summer especially, that I've been puring it every time I hit it. It has to be my 9-iron. That 9-iron is kind of a pitching wedge, kind of in comparison. I can hit that a clean 155, 160, straight like an arrow. It's one of my favorite clubs, and it's one of those clubs. Caitlin, we'll do it in action. Shout out to Caitlin. we'll definitely do it next time we go on the golf course. But yeah, 9-iron would definitely be my club. I think I'm just confident in using it. I think it's a club that I have grown to like a lot more recently, and I've never chunked it or never, pulled it or anything like that. It's always been a consistent 9-iron. It has been. Swear to God. Hand up. 9-iron is my club to go. But yeah, I would use that. And I mean, you can use a 9-iron around the green, just a nice little chip. It will roll a little bit. And then putting, I mean, it's kind of a flat-ish iron. It's easier. I know there's more of a curvature to it, but I can hit that. I can putt with my irons very well. Just flip it on the other side. But yeah, that would be my go-to. What?
Flip it on the other side. What do you mean?
It's because the other side, it's not flat, but it's more flat than the front side, the face of it.
Are you talking about just opening up the club face and putting with the bottom?
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I was like sitting there, I thought you meant turn the club around. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No, not at all.
You silly little snake. Like, come on now.
Silly little snake. Yeah, because I feel like a driver in this case scenario is tough. I mean, I guess shout out to Dalton. If you're Dalton Holland, you can hit your driver on par threes. But for us, love you, Dalton. I just had to say that. And you know, I'm right. For us, I think using a driver on a par three just wouldn't work at all. I just think
unless you set up for a high like fade that you hit off the inside of the club face and hope it lands like 170.
Right. I mean, unless you're at the course in Pittsburgh that just had the U.S. Open at
Oakmont.
Yeah, Oakmont. Well, yeah, that 200
playing 298.
Yeah, par three. Yeah. He definitely used it there. That's crazy to me. But you know what? Maybe Caitlin, to your question or your comment, I think what we should do is we should get like a wheel on the phone or whatever, and just put all the clubs in the bag on there, and we have to, whatever it lands on, we have to use that club. I wouldn't say.
I'm not putting my putter on there to hit with though. That lab putter, I ain't fucking with that thing. I don't know.
You got to.
No.
14. Yes, you do.
I ain't putting the putter on there. Hell no. I'm not fucking up my $500 putter for that. Hell no. Please. I'll go to Second Swing and buy like a $10 one that's sitting out front. I don't care if it's shaped like a dick or something. I'll literally just use that to hit with.
All right. She said she'll come and record. So next time we have free time, we can definitely hop on and do this. But I think it'd be cool. I think it'd be a cool challenge. And maybe, depending on how busy it is on the course, we don't do it for 18 holes, because that just is, if it's crazy busy, I just think doing that challenge on the golf course would just be annoying.
Yeah, I don't want to end up like that one Canadian dude who got a shit rocked by an NHL enforcer.
Oh, yeah. That was amazing. That made my day. I still watch that video at least 3 times a week. But yeah. Yeah, I mean that's kind of those are my go-to clubs. I
have to do my hint for this segment, Jack.
Your what?
My hint for this segment.
Yeah, your hint.
So my second hint. This is a classic rock song. It's in the name of a classic rock song by the band Mountain.
It is in a classic hit song by the who?
By the band Mountain.
By the band Mountain?
Yep.
Okay. Mountain. Sorry, I'm typing.
You're fine, buddy.
So again, it is in a hit classic. It's in a classic hit by the band Mountain. The name is it a lyric, or is it
I can't give all that away, but I will say, if you know the song, you know the song. And it was in Rock Band and Guitar Hero.
Okay. It was in, so that you just gave another hint away. In Rock Band.
If anyone knows Mountain, I'd actually be, people are probably like, who the fuck is Mountain?
People know, they probably know who they know their songs, they just don't know the band is named The Mountain. All right, well, disregard the name of this this lower third.
You got 80 million, bro. I did what I could.
No. The true topic is, what is harder, to break 80? This is for an average golfer. To break 80 or to make a 30-foot putt to win $1 million. Again, what is harder for an average golfer, to break 80 or to make a 30-foot putt for $1 million?
What would you consider an average golfer, like handicap wise? Like a 20, a 15?
I would go 14 and up.
That's hard in the terms of like thinking about it like that. Because all right, so you think about like a 14 handicap. I'll use it in the terms of what I know. So I'm a 5 handicap. So handicap is the potential. That's pretty much what the handicap system right now goes off of, is potential. So you can have a round. Like I've had a round where I've shot in a 74. I shoot 77s frequently. I shoot 78s frequently, even 79s. But then there's also days where I could shoot a 92. I could shoot an 88. I could shoot an 82. So the handicap system comes down to potential and consistency. How consistent can you be in your scoring? So yes, a 14 handicap, they're normally shooting, depending on the par of the course, an 84 to an 88. So a 14 handicap, yes, I could see them saying, yes, I could break 80 easier than making just 1/3. I mean, because it's like you have one chance on the what is it? You have one chance on the 30-foot putt or
Yeah,
multiple?
just one chance. Like
I
picture this. It's like when you go to golf tournaments, they have like the longest putt challenge or whatever.
mhm.
It's like in that retrospect is like you have literally I know you get like if you get closer, you could have a chance to make another one. But yes, you have literally have one chance, and not to mention it. No, because that's like an added. I was gonna say it's to win like a tournament.
Oh, to win a tournament, you have to break 80?
No, to win a tournament, you have to make this putt for $1 million.
Oh, dude, I take breaking 80 all day. If I was a
Harder?
14 handicap, the harder no would be the putt. A 30-foot putt, I mean, that's not an easy putt. And it also depends on the green. I mean, it's hard to say. I mean, a straight 30-foot putt, yeah, you might have a better chance of making that, but then you
Right.
throw it on like an actual, like not a putt green or something like that. You throw it on like an actual green, or say it's on the green of that, what is that, the 6th hole at Rock Manor? That one where it literally plateaus at the top there. And then
Oh
if
yeah,
you go off the sides, you are like fucked.
yeah.
It's like, looking at it, there's a lot of differentials that go into that equation, my boy. Because I mean, breaking 80 comes down to at that point, consistently and playing like, what is it? Oh God, what is the term? Like playing with good course management. You're like, okay, that's when you're taking like a 4-iron off the tee if you know your driver doesn't work or something like that, and just playing for par or bogey.
Yeah.
So it's like when it comes to breaking 80, and that is, I will say this, going on a little tangent here. If you are a golfer that has your goals break 90, break 100, break 80, it's all in your course management. Like, yes, you need to worry about your ball striking and all that stuff, your putting, your short game. Those will all shave strokes off. But the biggest thing is course management. When you get behind a tree and you're like, oh shit, I can hit this hero shot through this fucking like 3-foot gap. Like, no, you're not. Take your medicine, hit a low punch shot, let it roll for a little bit, and you'll be much better and you'll shoot much better. But you have like these 30 handicappers who go out there, they get in the trees and they see this gap. They're like, I'm going for it. And you're like, why?
Okay.
It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm a 5 handicap and I'm sitting there like, no, I'm not even hitting that shot actually.
Yeah. No, it's like I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, it's like, especially like the one day I went out and played with Brandon, a friend of ours from college. He's one of my groomsmen, and I got in the trees at one point, and that's the 9 I shot 2 under. I shot a 33, and as well, I played 9. And he's like, "Oh, you can go through that gap." I'm like, "No, the fuck, I'm not."
Yeah.
Like, why would I do that? I'm shooting like a career best 9. I'm not gonna ruin it by being like, oh yeah, let's do this, bonk off a tree, and then go in the other fairway, and then I'm playing for a double bogey when I can literally punch this out and then possibly get up and down for par, or get up and 2-putt for bogey. Like, why would I do that?
Right. Yeah, I mean, personally, because golf is a sport where, okay, like Dylan was saying, like it's hard to be consistent because especially for the amateur, we're not amateur golfers, but like,
Yes, we are amateur golfers.
yeah,
Everyone who doesn't get paid to play golf is
this
an
is true.
amateur golfer.
This is very true.
Which, just because you're saying amateur doesn't mean like we just started.
Yeah, that's
Amateur just means you don't get paid. So yes, everyone who doesn't get paid to play golf, even if you win a tournament and you win $1,500, you win $15,000 for playing in like a scramble tournament, you are not a professional golfer.
right.
You are an amateur golfer. That is not your full-time job.
Yeah, so being an amateur golfer, like, we're not playing golf, 5 days a week. We're only really playing, when we have free time. So that being the weekend is kind of for me personally. But if I could play at least 4 times a week, I think, I could drain that 30-foot putt for $1 million. My scores right now, I'm a 9 handicap right now. My scores, really, if I one, like I shot a 85 yesterday at Heritage Hills, right? 2 weeks before that, I shot a 79. Like it just being inconsistent with golf and not being able to play as much as we wanted to. It's just scoring, breaking 80. Yeah, we can do it, right? It's especially for me and Dylan, we're pretty good golfers. But at the same time, like we're not on tour and we're not, we come in peaks and valleys when we play golf. So personally, for me, I think the 30-foot putt would be harder than, breaking 80 because I can do it consistently on a good, if I play 2 days in a row. So I think that's kind of my opinion on that. I mean, it's like one of the guys I listen to, he's a pretty good golfer, and like he was shooting like low 80s, high 70s, right? And he just hasn't been playing as much golf recently, and his scores have just gone up to like 88, 89, 90. Like it's just such a tough sport that like you can have a really good day, right? But then you can have a really shitty day. And sometimes that shitty day is, it's very frustrating. That's why I love and hate golf. It's a frustrating sport. But it's a rewarding sport once you get those scores you need, or once you drain that 30-foot putt. I mean, Dylan, that putt I had at Bully Rock, that was close to a 45-foot putt for birdie, right? So like we can do it, but I just think consistently draining a 30-foot putt when you have $1 million on the line to win a tournament, the pressure's on you. And it's just, you have all eyes on you. Like I was playing yesterday at Heritage Hills, and the 18th hole, you know how it's right by the patio,
right in front of the well, not the clubhouse, but I guess like the bar and restaurant there.
Yeah, so like people were sitting out there because it's summertime and it was a beautiful day yesterday. People were sitting out there and just enjoying their dinner or whatever. But like they were watching us golf, and you could just, even though you weren't physically looking at them, you could just feel all eyes were on you. So every shot that you had or you attempted, you felt like you're getting judged. I just don't know. Like that caused a lot of anxiety yesterday. I just don't understand how golfers on the PGA Tour do it on a consistent basis. Like 4 days of a tournament, and they have over, and that was probably like 30 people, if that. They have over like 1,000 people, 500 people watching them play in a tournament, and those putts are more meaningful to them. So just watching them, and I'm sure they would probably agree with us that 30-foot putt to win a tournament is probably the most challenging, obviously, because they're pros. But yeah, I just thought that would be an interesting thing to talk about.
Oh no, 100%. I mean, dude, I had like 7 people. So I was telling you, I played at that DraftKings Invitational tournament with my coworker the one day.
Yeah.
On the one hole, it was Seth Joyner was there, and he was like guest hitting on a par 3. And I literally crumbled. I was striking the ball all day so well. And then out of nowhere, I literally go, I'm going to chunk this in front of an Eagles legend. And he just laughs. He goes, no, you'll be good. And then I chunk it into the water. And I'm like, yep, no, I crumble under this pressure. And I chunked it into the water in front of Seth Joyner.
That's still pretty. That's a pretty legendary story that you chunked it. You chunked it in the water in front of a legend.
Oh, I literally said to him, I literally looked up as I was over the ball, and I'm like, I'm going to chunk this in front of an Eagles legend. And he goes, no, you're not. You'll be good. He's like, I can tell you're good at this game. I'm like, yeah, I may be good at this game, but I crumble under pressure. And this is the most pressure I've had in a very, very long time. So, yeah, I'm going to chunk the shit out of this. And I chunked my 7-iron, put it into the water, and I go, I told you.
Yeah, and that's just, and especially like when you have family that's watching you, like you just feel the sense of anxiety.
Funny story about family watching you golf, and I'm pretty sure I saw my brothers on here, so I know my mom's watching, and she'll know exactly what the hell I'm talking about. My first ever golf tournament in high school, and I think I was a sophomore or something, and I'm playing as the 3, so I don't know if everyone knows how golf works in high school. You get 8 players, only the top 4 count. top 4 scores count. So as a sophomore, I was playing as a 3, which means I was the 3rd out of the 8. On the first hole, they get there late, and I'm about to tee off, and my mom starts honking and waving.
Oh, God.
She didn't know that you have to be quiet during golf, and so she got a talking to by someone at the course. I don't know who, but she was like, yeah, apparently you're not supposed to do that. I'm like, no shit, really?
Well, and I'm sure, like, you being the son and who loves the game of golf was not too happy after that round.
Oh no, I shot like a 52 on 9. I was frazzled.
Yeah, no, it's just little things like that just can ruin your game. And it's just like one shot can deter you from, shooting, 78, 79, 80. Like it literally comes down to one shot. And that's why golf is such a challenging sport. That's why it keeps bringing people back, because you could shoot 105 one day, right? But you had that one good putt or that one good drive that you drove like 300 yards. And then it's like, okay, I want to come back and play like tomorrow. And then you come back and play. So it's a sport that gets you coming back, even though it's a frustrating sport and little things can really ruin your round of golf.
I think it's time for Dylan's third hint.
Please.
Catfishing.
Explain more in detail, because people may think catfishing like a fake person.
No, like actually fishing for catfish.
There you go. I knew what you're talking about. One thing we haven't talked about, and it's been like weeks. We got denied going to the Masters next year.
Is that a surprise to you?
No.
That's why I saw it and I was like, oh no. All right, doing the same thing next year. It's one of those things in life where it's just constant hurt. We like playing golf. So, we're used to disappointment. And we're also Philly sports fans, so I feel like we're just gluttons for punishment.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it's time after the third hint. I think we should do the segment, Jack. We got to give everyone a minute to put their guesses in the comments and see who's right.
Well, let's do this. Let's take it to an ad real quick.
Oh, let's do that. That's a good idea.
Just topping it. One more. Let's see. Come on, get it right. You good, man? I'm off today, man. I don't know what it is. It might be this. I feel like this golf shirt is just, it's hot out here. It's restricting me. I'm just off.
Well, why don't you try this, man? Some double bogey down, lightweight, 4-way stretch, UPF 50 so that sun won't burn you. And man, it's one of the best polos I've ever worn.
Let me give it a try. Already, this golf shirt feels a ton more breathable, less restricting. Let's see if it positively impacts my golf game. Little flop shot right here. Let's see.
Nice shot.
Thank you. Good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for the tip.
Yes, sir.
If you guys want to get the best golf shirts on the course, look no further than Double Bogey Down.
Big shout out to Double Bogey Down. We appreciate what you do for us. If you want a breathable, like it said in the ad, a breathable shirt, 4-way stretch, buy your shirt through Double Bogey Down. One more thing. I want to go another ad, and then we can reveal your answer.
Yeah, bro. Well, just remember, Dallas sucks. Hey, can you pass me another beer?
Yeah, I got you.
No, I can't do a Surfside. It's got to be a beer. This cooler's a one size only. Sorry.
Look at this. The Frost Buddy, man. You gotta try this.
Really? How's that work?
Universal can cooler.
It's a universal, you said?
So basically, you can do any size can. Tall or skinny, I'm talking Surfsides, High Noons, Beers, Miller Lights. You can even do Snapples and Gatorade bottles.
Oh, dude.
You gotta check this thing out. And of course, you could rock out with the best team in the MLB. Ring the bell, the Phils.
Yeah, that thing looks fire.
Go get one for yourself. Best team in the MLB. Make the Mets look like a bunch of babies. Cheers to Frost Buddy. I love this freaking thing. Every can, every bottle. Frost Buddy, the real MVP of this summer. Available now in the 302 Birds TikTok shop. Stay frosty.
Yes, that us being under the window, the arm of 302 Birds, make sure you buy your Frost Buddy through the 302 Birds shop via TikTok. It's in our bio. But without that, Dylan, do you want to reveal your answer?
Well, we got to give everyone some time to make their comments. Got to give everyone. The clock starts now. You got 1 minute to make your comments.
Where
And I mean,
Dylan this week.
dun, 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 dun.
Da, 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 da.
I don't know why I'm doing the Jaws theme, man.
Dun, 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 dun.
I don't know, man. I'm in a pretty obscure area. I'm not sure if people will get this. Yeah, I'm not sure, man. It's a pretty weird area. I didn't even know about it. No, I'm just kidding. They told me I was coming here, and I was like, ah, shit. Because the first place they had me go in, I was really excited, and then they were like, oh, no, it's this one. I'm like, Because I will say, this is going to give away, it's not this state, but the first place I was going was right near St. Louis. And so I was already looking at Cardinals tickets. I was like, oh, I'm going to go see the Cardinals play. It's going to be dope. I was going to go see Busch Stadium with the arch in the background. I was like, oh, yes. And then they're like, nope, here. And I'm like, okay. I know there's a couple people who can't comment because they already know where I'm at. So that just defeats the whole purpose. Yeah.
Well, Dennis, where's Dylan? Let's do
Dennis.
Let's do Dylan's first hint. If I can find it. AJ Brown, hint 1. AJ Brown. This is where Dylan's at. AJ Brown. That's hint 1. Hint 2 is
hit song by The Mountain.
Yeah, it's a classic hit by the band Mountain. Okay. And then the third hint is fishing for catfish. Put your answer in.
In the comments.
I'm looking at the comments.
I'm saying I'm instructing the viewers to put it in the comments, Jared.
Oh.
The Jeopardy theme.
Wow. I love Jeopardy. It's my go-to show. Dude, let me say, give it like 15 more seconds. But I want to say this. My parents came to visit me at my house. And it was so nice because they brought dinner for me. So they gave me all this like chicken. They gave me all this like corn. They gave me all this good shit. And it's amazing.
That's good. I've been eating Raising Cane's and Wendy's. Oh, I had that Wednesday meal, though. That was pretty freaking good.
What is in the Wednesday meal?
Well, the thing I was most excited about was it's like a Frosty, but it has cherry syrup on it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I got a chocolate Frosty with the cherry. Oh, yeah, that was good. And then it was just nuggets and fries, and they give you the sauce. It's like spicy, but it's purple.
Oh. Does your shit look purple?
Weird. Huh?
Is your shit purple?
No, I took 2 bites of it, and I was like, it doesn't taste bad, but my like visual concept was like, no.
Yeah, this is weird. This is like disgusting. Well,
I will say I think I've stumped everybody because no one commented. The first hint, AJ Brown. AJ Brown went to college at Ole Miss. My second hint was the hit song from The Mountain. That was Mississippi Queen. And my third hint, fishing for catfish. The Mississippi River is one of the best catfishing spots in the United States. I am in the very hot and humid state of Mississippi.
And you will be there for another 5 days.
Yep.
Yep. Or another 6 days.
Until Saturday. I leave Saturday morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay. Well,
my flight takes off at like 5:55.
Yeah, that's still horrible.
Dude, when I leave for somewhere, I try to get like the later flight, and then when I go home, I get the earliest flight because I just want to get back to my house.
Yeah, that's how I am. Like if I am traveling for work, I just when I was in college, I didn't really care where I ended up. I would be at the house for fraternity house, sleeping on the couch, overly intoxicated. But ever since I graduated, I just and had my own spot. I just prefer to be in my own bed
Mm-hmm.
house and just kind of I just feel comfy, cozy at my own place.
You did. I travel so much. Like I think I'm at like 87 days in a hotel this year so far, with traveling for work and stuff like that. Between personal travel and travel for work, I have like a travel kit that I bring. It has like I bought this pillow from Comfort Labs, which sponsor us, please. I will take 7 of these. It's a pillow and it rolls up, but it's memory foam and it's nice as hell, cooling and all that. I have a travel fan. I bring 2 Rokus with me everywhere I go. The podcast setup usually, which I mean, this new mic is going to be perfect because this is the nano version of the Blue Yeti, so I could throw this in the backpack instead of having to be in my check luggage like the old one. I bring all the bells and whistles to make it feel like home.
Yeah, because like, how do you fit all that shit in your luggage? Like, I'm guessing you have to check bags, but like.
Yeah, I have to check several bags between my tools because I am in the trades.
Yeah.
I have to bring tools with me, of course, and my safety gear because I am working on electricity. So remember, kids, electricity can kill you. So we have safety gear. Yeah, I actually have the sticker on my work laptop. It says it right here. Remember, kids, electricity can kill you. So, I do work at a dangerous field, so I have a lot of safety gear that they give us. They keep us nice and safe, my company. Don't want anything to happen to nobody. But, I check, depending on how long I'm gone somewhere, I'll have sometimes a carry-on along with 2 check bags and my backpack, Yeah. I've even had to check 3 bags before, depending on how much tools I needed for the job I was doing.
Yeah, that sounds brutal. But I mean, hey, I appreciate what you do because that needs to be trades in this world. It's a dying thing. So respect. But yeah, that's all I got for tonight. It was a shame that Frank couldn't come on. He was actually at the Eagles practice today. He took his nephew and his wife and kid. So he'll be on next week, hopefully. And yeah, that's all I got. Dylan, you got anything else you want to say?
I did, but now I forget, honestly. I was too busy thinking about how fucking sick the Eagles are going to be this year. And kind of how sad I am that I couldn't go to open practice tonight because I am in Mississippi.
Yeah, no, and I mean Dickerson going down today. That was rough.
I'm hoping he's all right, man. It sounds like he walked it off. I think it's hopefully a sprain or a strain or something. Right. I mean, it's still early in training camp. We're still have 24 days until the home opener. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. I mean, I would love to have Dickerson there. Real quick, did you see that kid from Jacksonville, the Cam Little, fucking hitting a 70-yarder in a preseason?
Dude, that was insane.
I was like, holy shit.
Like that's something that you see like done in Madden. You don't see that in real life. Like that's just granted, it was preseason, but at the same time, that's still insane. I mean, you still and you're still using like your kicker that you'll use throughout the season.
Well, dude, the thing that was crazy to me is he didn't just clear like the crossbar. He had 5 yards.
He probably could have hit an 80-yard field goal.
I don't know about 80, dude,
75.
but he could have hit like 75 and would have squeaked by. Like he definitely.
It wasn't just like a little like hits the crossbar and then goes in. Dude, it was fucking boom.
Right. Yeah, I was like, dude, I'm looking at it because I went out with my coworker last night just for like an hour just to go grab like a drink and a dinner. And we're sitting there, and I'm like, oh, they're doing a 70-yarder. And he's like, oh, wow, yeah, that ain't going to hit. And we're watching it, and I'm like, he hit that.
That's crazy.
He was like, holy shit.
No, that was I've never seen that. That's insane. Yeah, I mean, I can't wait for the season to start. Hopefully we can, get a few rounds in before regular season because I know we're just not going to want to play Sunday because we're going to watch the Birds.
We can definitely play Sunday because there's nothing wrong with getting a 7 a.m. tee time, being done by 11, and then getting back in time to watch, getting showered, and sitting on the couch with a beer. especially with the windows open, that cool autumn breeze.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
Or
I
just in the backyard.
Oh man, having the fireplace too, or having the fire pit out there. Oh man.
Dude, the best is then Caitlin. Please make chili every Sunday in football season.
Dude, I make a banging ass buffalo chicken dip.
See, what you can do is you bring the buffalo chicken dip, Caitlin makes chili, and then I create the vibes.
I'm down for that. Sign me up.
I mean, they have a cooler full of beer, and I go, "Hi, crack a beer.
Yeah.
Let's watch the Eagles."
Yeah, and also, I mean, if you can, you should come to the house because we just built a bar downstairs in the basement, so it's Eagles theme. So I'll show you it later. But without further ado, Dylan, appreciate you coming on the show tonight. We will be back here 9:05 next Sunday. Play 18. Don't care what she says. Have a good night, folks.
Unless you're marrying her, then you have to.
Have a good one. Oh, one thing, Alder. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers. Please help us out. Subscribe. Follow us on all social media at Weekend's Last Beer. We appreciate you guys who's sticking around with us tonight. But without further ado, have a good night, folks.
Have a good one, boys and girls.
Bye.